Alright, we left off here after my directions. It's a little bit later in the day on Supreme server. Look, it's a new moon. It's about mid-morning according to server time. And here's the bridge. We're going to go across it, and I'm going to give you a tour of it. Anyway, again, quick introduction. Pure Halo 40, aka Mercenary. And this is my town of Dungeon. This is the Welcome Center. Uh, Dungeon Church is that way. Community Nether Portal is that way. We're going to go in a clockwise sweep of the town. So we're going to go in here. Nothing much here. This is going to eventually be the guard tower and a welcome center because I want guards. Because mobs still spawn in the town. And I want the town to be protected from everybody. Here's a bazaar that I'm making. For people who don't want to buy a big plot and build a house, they can just rent a bazaar, sell their goods. Alright, let me turn off the chat and the visual so we have nothing but the screen. Here's a fountain, the miniature ribcage bridge, which was covered in my other video. Some cows that just spawned. I just fenced them off. Literally, I just got on and all of a sudden there's cows. So it's like, okay, we're going to go up here. This side from the side of the bridge on is entirely contributed to my house. So we're going to go up these stairs. There's a balcony right here that you can stop at. Take a quick view of the city. Mind you, 98% of this whole entire city, except for two buildings, actually, no, except for one building, so about 99% of this city was built by me. We'll get to that portion over there on that side of the bridge again. So we go up here. This tower goes all the way down to the base ground. I'm not going to go down there strictly because it doesn't show anything. But here's a quick view of my town from up here. Pretty nice view. You can see sharecropper farms over there in the distance. You can see the bank, Scorpnox, blacksmith shop, the welcome center, mini ribcage bridge. Okay, so now we're gonna go down the ladder, down the ladder. Okay, and up here to my house. Alright, don't ask why there's redstone on the ground. It's a little secret of mine. Here's some chests, furnaces, workbench, fireplace. And yes, the chimney works. So if you jump down my chimney, you're in for a real great surprise. Because you can't get out of there. You can't even get in there because of the half brick there. It prevents you from going in and also prevents you from coming out. But I throw stuff in there. It's kind of like my incinerator. Anyway, here's my bedroom. And you can see out the window. I'm not exactly sure what that is over there, but I've been there. Here's part of the town. Then my balcony. You can see more of the town. I'll go back in. And then down here is my basement. I'm turning it into an enchanting room. There's the enchant table. I need more bookshelves, of course, but we'll get to those later. So here's my house. Open the door. Close the door. We're going to go back down here. And we're going to run down the stairs quickly so we can get out of here. Here's a zombie somewhere. We'll just ignore him for now. Back across the mini ribcage bridge. Okay, now that we've covered the bazaar already, that's pretty much a vast open space. There's going to be houses there eventually. We're going to cover the dungeon community nether portal. Okay, the zip files for life actually gave me the idea to make it look the way it does. I came up with the idea to build this where I built it. Um, so credit does need to go to zip files because he did build it. That's something I'm going to put in the church once you see it, is contributors to the town and that sort of thing. Um, the entrance isn't quite complete yet, but here's the community nether portal, and as you can tell, there's nether brick and nether stairs. We go in here, and it's pretty gloomy looking. Zip file suggested that we coat the walls with nether brick and then put lava back there and then some nether fence. Make it give it that little creepy look. Um, I took it upon myself to make it a little bit different. Um, but it was his great idea. And then I added some stairs due to the fact that the server has just got their craft bucket figured out. Nether just got re-enabled, and they're still determining whether or not to profit from personal Nether portals or not, which I think is actually a really good idea. But there's only one Nether portal, and that's in the main spawn area. Um, so private Nether portals aren't allowed. Eventually, I'm hoping that this one will be allowed because it's community Nether portal. It's not just for me. It's basically for whoever can just walk in and use it, kind of like spawn. Um, they've got another portal there. Eventually, I want to make this railway a one-way minecart track. You go down, you go into the nether portal, you can't come back up on a cart. Um, eventually, I want it to, you get off the cart, you press your plate, and it takes off. Anyway, basic. Next, we're going to show you Scorpnox blacksmith shop. Um, he's got the redstone torch on, but he's not on currently. He got off earlier, but because he's renting the shop from me, I can come in here and look. He's got prices for things listed on the wall. It's a pretty basic shop. You put your currency in there. It goes to the other side, over there, and then he puts the items received over here. They come in here, you drop down in here, and you pick it up. Pretty basic. Um, you got your iron toolkits, your gold toolkits, your diamond toolkits, iron armor set plus sword, gold armor set plus sword, diamond armor set plus sword. Um, iron hose, because the toolkits don't cover those, because eventually I'm going to have, I'm going to try and talk him into allowing individual sales on items instead of selling them all as a package. Of course, buying an item individually will cost more. If you were to buy two sets, you'd get a discount per se. Alright, now I'm going to show you the bank. Eventually it's going to have safety deposit boxes and that sort of thing. This is running off the false book system. There's a sign under there that says gate, and because redstone signal transfers through one block, I can activate this switch, and it goes up, activate it, and it goes down. Okay, and then we come down here, added the waterfalls for look, and here's the teller windows. This is for tellers and people going into the safety deposit box section only. Same thing with this gate. Usually I have it down, but I forgot to put it back up down. It goes down. There's only one switch. That's from the outside, so you don't want to get locked in here, otherwise you'll have to warp out. Here's another part of the false book system. It's the elevator. It goes. Currently, it only goes down 2 levels. Eventually, it'll go down more. Hopefully, maybe even down to bedrock once the bank expands that far. But lift down, you go down a level. Lift down again, you go down another level. Then lift up, up. You can go back up. That's basically the bank so far. I haven't really made it any further than that. I thought the idea was pretty neat. Because you have personal chests. I'm not exactly sure how it's going to work, but I mean, you'll be able to rent gigantic rooms already pre-stocked with chests.